The evenings are spent mainly at home because there is no cinemas, television, discos, pubs, anything like that. So the family gather up in the evening, have their food, and either go to sleep or talk about the things they have to do the following day. And of course, good idea, because they will be so tired by the time they have eaten their food. They will be fast asleep anyway. However, there is times when they have to get together. We have a society in the village where everybody joins this little society, and this job of the society is to help people during the death or the marriage financially. What will happen is, if somebody wants to get married, it's an expensive job. So you put some money towards the pot every year. That money eventually will be spent on your daughter's or a son's marriage. Most importantly, this society comes very handy if one of your family dies. As a Hindu religion, a son has to go without food and sleeping one layer of clothes for 13 days. When I say without food, he only is allowed to eat only once a day. And it's a very expensive time when a member of your family dies. When my mother died, there are 5 sons. We all had to shave our hair and stay away from anybody else. No footwear, just one layer of clothes, sleep on the floor for 12 days. During that 12 days, you have the priest there reading the holy book. You have the whole village coming there every day to help you out. And on the 13th day, that's a big day, when you have to give the priest everything you need in your life. You have to give him a cow. It doesn't have to be, it's not only a cow, but a milking cow, whole set of clothes, bed, pots, pans, new clothes, and you have to send him with quite a lot of gift, and that alone costs lots of money. And you have to invite the whole of the village and the families on that day. So that expense is borne by the society called Guti, which is, in my view, the best thing to help the villages. And the family doesn't have to do a thing. They will do the cooking, the washing, looking up the priest, the lot. And that is during the death. Other time we get together is during the festival. We have many festivals in Nepal, but now people have sort of started to give up the little sort of traditions. But the main festivals we have is Dasain, and where we celebrate the victory over the evil. That is when we sacrifice many animals, mainly buffaloes and the goats. If you can afford buffaloes, you sacrifice buffaloes, and otherwise it will be a goat. We sacrifice to the god to say thank you, and the god only has the blood, and we take the meat home. That time we have also singing and dancing in the villages. Children's best time is the Dasain, when they go out, and this is the time when everybody has to have new clothes. So traditionally, all the poor people, even the poor people, has to buy a new clothes that time. So many children, that's the only time they have a new clothes during this festival. Then we have other festival called Tihar, which is again, we worship from the dog, crow to the cow. That is another nice time for the children. That is their entertainment of the year. And the highlights of the year is that period.